first I knew I had to get attorneys to help me deal with my situation because the wrong needed to be corrected of what caused my husband's accident. And this office came highly recommended to me by my trust attorney, which helped me because then it wasn't just going through the yellow pages or what, I don't even know if they do yellow pages anymore, but going, having to search like that. I trust her, and still coming here, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to, the wound was still really raw, but now you just have to relive and go through all of it. And the first initial visit here, because you don't know, I haven't dealt with attorney or something of this huge magnitude, right? The very first time in like a conference room, everyone there just made you feel at ease, which right away was, okay, thank you. I have to plow myself through this again to correct the wrong and to prevent this accident ever happening to anyone again. And it's going to be so hard, but I already get the feel from these people that I can do that, and they're going to make it as easy for me as possible. And they did, to where I feel I have friends now. The team of aviation experts that they got, how they had asked for any picture I could provide to them of my husband's airplane. Then they had a team. Okay, so these experts went out to where the accident was and flew over and knew exactly the conclusion we came up with is what happened to the accident of my husband, blinded by the sun from this wire. They went over that. They knew exactly that's what the cause was. Then they got all these pictures that I provided of them, and then they recreated exactly what happened. That, even though I'm so happy, we weren't, I don't want to say we weren't allowed to see it, but I was so happy because I thought at one point, because again, I didn't know this is all, I never dealt with this, that maybe when we met with the PG&E attorneys and all of us, that they're going to be showing this. And I asked David Fulton ahead of time, when it comes to that, I have to leave because I know that's going to be exactly what happened, and I cannot or do not want to see that. Thank goodness that wasn't the case where I didn't have to, but everyone on the team who had seen it, everything was, they were, I know it had to be just so, incredible. The lengths of all the information they had me bring in, obviously everything that they asked for worked because the end result was awesome. And I said from day one, I felt they had my back. They got so personal into it. I was so grateful for that because I know they were fighting for what I was fighting for, to correct this wrong.